I am holding in my hand the Muslim Brotherhood plan for the destruction of the United States, written 5/22/1991. They talk about the settlement in the United States. Understanding the role of the Muslim Brother in North America. The process of settlement is a civilization jihadist process with all the word means. The Ikhwan, which is the Arabic word for brothers, must understand that their work in America is a kind of grand jihad in eliminating and destroying the Western civilization from within and sabotaging its miserable house by their hands and the hands of the believers so that it is eliminated and Allah's religion is made victorious over all other religions. Is this clear? They don't mince words, do they? But the most important page of this document is the last page, because in the last page, they list 29 front Islamic organizations set up in the United States with the specific goal of sabotaging America from within and destroying America by our own hands. And I'm just going to name a few. Number one on the list is ISNA, Islamic Society of North America. And if you're familiar with ISNA, it's because they are now advisors to President Obama about Middle East policy.
Assalamu alaikum, and congratulations to Imam Magid and everyone at the Islamic Society of North America.
So we not only have the Fox watching the hen house, we have the Fox inside the White House dictating policy in the ear of the president. Number two on the list is the MSA, the Muslim Student Association. The Muslim Student Association has more chapters on American college campuses than the Democrats and the Republicans combined. Number 8 on the list is NATE, the North American Islamic Trust. The North American Islamic Trust owns the deed to over 90% of American mosques in the United States. That is a problem. They set up every organizations in this plan to destroy America, focusing on every sector of our society. Organizations focused on publishing, organization focused on media, organization focused on education, with the strict purpose of doing sabotage to America from within.
Assalamu alaikum. Many other Americans have Muslims in their families or have lived in a Muslim majority country. I know because I am one of them.
You're absolutely right that John McCain has not talked about my Muslim faith.
My Muslim faith. The Holy Quran teaches that, the Holy Quran tells us, and the Holy Quran also says, no longer a Christian nation. We do not consider ourselves a Christian nation.
Point that it made an American president for the first time in history bow to a Muslim king.
City today, and he wasn't wearing an American flag pin. Those pins have become synonymous with politicians since 9/11. Obama says he doesn't like how the pin has come to represent patriotism in America.
I won't wear that pin on my chest.
It's a little weird, Alan, that in the middle of the campaign the guy takes off the American flag that most people wear because they're proud of their country.
Thank you. And Eid Shoma Mubarak.
This guy's got a full lifetime of talking out of both sides of his mouth with everything shrouded in secrecy. But I'll tell you what's not a lie, so much so that even Snopes, of all people, was forced to admit it was true, is that in 1991, when they were shopping his book around, part of his bio stated that he was born in Kenya. It says, born in Kenya and raised in Indonesia and Hawaii. Indonesia, which is right in line with what his former roommate said, Andrew Basiago, and quote, the Barack Obama I knew was going by his Indonesian name, Barry Soetoro, and saying how he was a Muslim and that he had revealed to him that he was a lifelong member of the sect of Islam founded by a man named Muhammad Saboud in Indonesia, and a Muslim splinter group with about 20,000 members worldwide, known as Saboud for its founder. Which then led people to notice a very interesting thing about Muhammad Saboud and Barry Soetoro. They look exactly alike, which would explain the complete secrecy with his birth certificate. The fact that we had a president that had not produced a birth certificate is beyond mind-blowing. But one man stayed on him about this birth certificate. That man is named Donald Trump, and he continually, on several occasions, pressed him, where is the birth certificate? Where is the birth certificate? So finally, on April 27, 2011, Obama releases a birth certificate 3 years after he was elected president. And immediately, the very next day, people started ripping it to shreds, citing instance after instance why this was not real. And you say, why wasn't this bigger news? Why wasn't this a huge thing? You know, I remember him releasing his birth certificate real quick, and then that was it. It was over. Because what you don't remember is that immediately, only a few days later after he released his birth certificate, he then did this.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda.
Now, when asked for pictures of this, oh, well, they didn't take any pictures. They didn't want to release them. When asked for a body, oh, they dumped it overseas right away, you know, to give him a proper Muslim burial, because you'd want to give that guy a proper burial. But that's okay. Fox News let the bag out only a few months after September 11th, reporting that he had already died. Osama bin Laden had died a peaceful death due to an untreated lung complication, the Pakistan Observer reported. So now this is completely out of everyone's memory. As soon as it came in, right in a week, completely flat-tired. Everything Trump did for years trying to get him to release it, he finally releases it, and what does he do? Flat tires it with the biggest drop you could have in your arsenal, capturing bin Laden, supposedly, even though Fox already reported him dead and there was no pictures and no evidence. Oh, and wouldn't you look here, the health director who approved Obama's birth certificate dies in a plane crash, and everyone else in that plane crash lived, but somehow she was the only one to die. Is Obama gay?
And do you think that the country will see the United States will see the first gay president or the first woman president?
We already have it with Obama, so let's just calm down.
Got it.
You know Michelle is a trans.
I'm sorry, she's a what?
A transgender. We all know.
Oh my gosh.
Joan Rivers would never get to elaborate on those comments, however, because she died only a few weeks after that during a routine cosmetic surgery. Maybe Larry Sinclair could shed some light on this topic.
I mentioned I could use a line or two to wake up. Senator Obama asked me if I was referring to coke, and I stated I was. After stating I was, Obama stated he could purchase cocaine for me and then made a telephone call. Returned a short while later with an 8-ball of cocaine, which he gave to me. I did ingest a couple of lines of cocaine, and shortly thereafter, Senator Obama produced a glass cylinder pipe and packet of crack cocaine from his pocket. Obama then smoked the crack cocaine. I performed fellatio on Senator Obama in the limousine during the time Senator Obama was smoking crack cocaine, after which I had the driver take me to my hotel, the Comfort Suites, Gurnee, Illinois. The following day, November 7th, 1999, Senator Obama appeared at my hotel room, unannounced, uninvited, where we again ingested cocaine and I again performed fellatio on Senator Obama.
Now, Larry Sinclair's congressional testimony was just made relevant again when it was discovered last week that Barack Obama follows a gay sex toy page on Twitter. Now, just to be clear, it doesn't matter if he's gay or straight. Who gives a shit? I think it's disgusting, but hey, it's your life, man. Do whatever you want. The problem is, you can't have a president that lies on this scale. Which brings us to our next clip. Here is Barry Soetoro calling his wife Michael, not once, but twice. That's not a mistake you made.
My kids asked me, they said, you've got to ask the president, does anything scare him?
You know, well, when Michelle's mad, I get worried. Most of all, Admiral Mullen, Deborah, Michael and I also want to...
So now the question becomes, whose kids are these? For the answer to that question, you have to look no further than this picture seen here on vacation with the Obamas. They're good friends Martin Nesbitt and Anita Blanchard. And if you look here, Malia is a dead ringer for Martin, and Sasha is a dead ringer for Anita. Hey, you couldn't pick two worse kids to try and pull this off with. So here you got a guy lied about his religion, lying about his sexual orientation, lying about his husband, and borrowing someone else's kids.